Hello everyone, my name is Ramchandra Reddy. You are watching Chemistry YouTuber. Today we are going to discuss about the shortcut to find out the bond order and magnetic nature. Generally we know the bond order can be calculated based on MOT, molecular orbital theory. But here I am not going to explain what is MOT and how to find out the bond order based on MOT. I will tell you a simple trick how to find out the bond order. That is, before I explain the shortcut, I will tell you a few points here. Bond order we know Np minus Na by 2. Np is what? Number of electrons in bonding molecular orbitals. Na is number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbitals. So based on these value, like if you get the bond order positive, that is Np greater than Na, you get positive. That is stable molecule. If you get Np less than Na, that is negative, we get unstable. If both are equal, Np is equal to Na, then becomes 0, that molecule does not exist. So this is the points we can explain the stability based on the formula. But how to find out that value, that number positive, negative, how to find out that value? So we can find out that value based on simple trick. You see this? I written one simple form. This 14 is simple number, one number. 14 is number of electrons in a molecule. Hereafter I increase one number, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Here I decrease one number, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. What are these numbers? These numbers are number of electrons. For example, if I take the C2. C2 how many electrons are there? Carbon 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. That 12 number produces. This is the 12 number. If I take N2 how many electrons are there? 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. That 14 is the number. So these are the numbers. Numbers which indicates the number of electrons of a molecule. Now, if you know the number of electrons, then you can find out the bond order. That trick is what bond order you see. 14 if you get a number, bond order is 3.0. If you get 15 number, 2.5. 60, 2.0. 17, 1.5. In 0.5 had decreased. Here 3.0 minus 0.5. 2.5 minus 0.5, 2.0. Like that every number we have decreased 0.5 bond order. Here also say 14, 3.0. 13, one number we decrease. Bond order we have decreased 0.5. 2.5. For 12, 2.0. For 11, 1.5. For 10, 1.0. 9, 0.5. And 8 is 0. So these numbers we have to remember so that we can find out the bond order. Now let us see some examples how to find out the bond order of a molecule. Now see. I will get one example. First N2, C2, O2 2 plus N2 2 minus CO, like this. So N2, how many electrons we can see? Nitrogen 7 plus 7, 14 electrons. Carbon 12 electrons. O2 2 plus 16 electrons. 14 electrons. Okay. N2 16 electrons. CO 6 plus 8, 14 electrons. Now see. Bond order, how to find out the bond order? See, 14 means what is the bond order? 3.0. 12 means what is the bond order? This is 12, 2.2. 14, same 3.0. 16, again same, that is 2.0. Okay, and 14 electrons, what is the bond order? You can see, that is 3.0. Okay, so this way we can find out the bond order of a species based on the shortcut. Now, if we observe one point here we can see 14 electrons, here you can see 14 electrons. This is also 14 electrons. The species like N2, O2 plus CO, these are having same number of electrons. The species which are having same number of electrons are called isoelectronic species. Right? So we can write one point here, all isoelectronic species. Isoelectronic species have same bond order. All isoelectronic species have same bond order. The two same electrons containing species like N2, 14 electrons are there. O2, 14 electrons, O2 2 plus 14 electrons are there. CO, 14 electrons are there. All these species contain same bond order, that is 3.0, 3.0, 3.0. Okay. Now, based on this shortcut, we can find out the bond order easily, and we have to remember some applications also. That is application of the bond order bond order directly proportional to bond energy. We get some questions based on the bond energy also. Based on bond order we can find out bond energy, and bond order is inversely proportional to bond length. Inversely proportional to bond length. These points also we have to know. Okay, the molecule having more bond order, that is more bond energy. For example, if I take O2, if I take N2, which has more bond order? N2. So bond energy, if you see among these two, which have more bond energy? So bond energy of N2 is greater than bond energy of O2. And what about the bond length? Bond length is bond order is inversely proportional to bond length. Which is having more bond length? Bond length of O2 is bond length of O2 is more than bond length of N2, because it's triple bonded, it is doubly bonded. This bond length will be more. So based on this point we can find out the bond energy and bond length also. Next I told one more point, we can find out the bond order based on this simple trick. We can also find out the magnetic nature. Magnetic nature, how to find general magnetic nature? If the configuration, we write the configuration like sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, like this we write the configurations. In the configurations, if any one species, if the species contains unpaired electrons, single electrons are there, they are said to be paramagnetic. If all electrons are completely paired, that is said to be diamagnetic substances. Now, so to find out the bond magnetic nature, we had to see, we had to get complete configuration, and we had to see where the electrons are there, whether they are unpaired or paired, then we have to decide the paramagnetic or diamagnetic. So without that, we can find out the bond order, magnetic nature. A simple trick I write again here. That is, magnetic nature you can find out if even number of electrons are there, then it is a paramagnetic substance. If odd number of electrons are there, then that is said to be diamagnetic is a paramagnetic substance. Here we have an exception. Okay, 10 electrons, 16 electrons. Even though they are even, we have it as para. This is the trick to find out the bond order. Okay, so magnetic nature we can find out the general, like bond order we can find out the number of electrons. O2, N2, C2, we find out the number of electrons. If number of electrons are even number diamagnetic, odd number paramagnetic. But this is very important exception we have to know. 10 electrons, 16 electrons, even though they are given, we had it as para. Now we can see some examples. Species, like I write the species here, number of electrons, bond order and magnetic nature. Okay, O2, N2, F2, O2 2 minus, N2 minus, O2 plus, okay, NO, also N2 2 plus. You see, together bond order, magnetic nature, together we will discuss in this example. O2, number of electrons, how many electrons are there? 16 electrons. 16 means what is the bond order? You can see 2.0. 16 is an even number or odd number? Even, but 16 is the exception. So we have to write as para. And N2, 14 electrons. 14 electrons, what is the bond order? 3.0. 14 is an even number. We have to write as pair. You see one point, magnetic nature can be decided by number of electrons. Even bond orders can be decided based on number of electrons. Both are magnetic nature and bond order can be written based on shortcut from the number of electrons only. And F2, 18 electrons. 18 electrons, what is the bond order? 1.0. 18 is even number. This is a diamagnetic substance. O2 2 minus, 14 electrons. Again it is a 3.0 diamagnetic substance. N2 minus, 13 electrons. 13 electrons means what is the bond order? 2.5. This is odd number para. Okay. and root 2 plus 15 electrons. 15 is a number where you can see 2.5. It is a paramagnetic substance. Okay, NO 15 electrons again 2.5 paramagnetic. N2 plus 12 electrons. 12 electrons we can write here 2.0 and it is a diamagnetic substance. So this way we can find out the bond order and magnetic nature based on simple shortcut, based on number of electrons. Okay, again I will explain. Bond order can be calculated based on number of electrons. You find first number of electrons of the species. Next we can find out the bond order and magnetic nature based on that. Okay, bond order is simple trick. Magnetic nature, even number of electrons if you get, that is a diamagnetic substance. Odd number of electrons if you get, that is a paramagnetic substance. But here we have to remember one exception. What is that? 10 electrons, 16 electrons, even though they are even, we have treated as a paramagnetic substance. Okay. Now we will see 2 or 3 problems which are asked in previously JEE Mains and NEET examinations, so that you can understand. The question I write here, one is JEE Main 2019. Which of the following, 2018, which of the following